So today we're going to talk about something that I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of flack for, but it's going to help you grow on platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and Facebook Gaming. That's right, I'm talking about clickbait and how it can help you grow. Let's go. Hey, it's me, it's Wild coming at you for my stream support playlist where I bring you the best tips and tricks. And if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow and improve your stream, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. And hey, at any point in this video, if you like the products or the services that I'm talking about, I did you all a favor. I put all the links in the show notes below, so make sure you check them out. Okay, I know I'm going to get a bunch of hateful comments on this about clickbait, but before you publish your comment, hear me out really quick. Is clickbait good or is it bad? Well, I guess that really depends on your opinion on what clickbait means to you. For most people on the internet or live streaming, most people think of it as being misled or deceived or just being untruthful to the content. Think like V-Bucks that never get distributed out from the stream you go into, or bogus giveaway streams that seem to never come to fruition or mysteriously goes to a friend, or, you know, your favorite out there, the booby streamer. Hey, just a little secret, girls have boobs. Stop being mean to them, get over it and grow up. For me personally, I see clickbait in a completely different light. I see it as a way that's smart and strategic for you to get discovered on platforms that don't really have an option for discoverability or searchability. Hence, think platforms that are live streaming like Twitch. So allow me to change your mind on clickbait. Let's start thinking of clickbait as a content trap. So if you can think of clickbait as a content trap, this will give you an opportunity to use the tips that I'm about to give you to get discovered more, because people are going to click on your content and hey, this is your opportunity to make them a regular and perhaps even a subscriber in your channel. And I think last time I checked, that's what you all asked for in the comments. So now that you know the proper way to think about clickbait and how it can help you and your content on platforms like Twitch, allow me to show you some awesome clickbait tips that actually work, that's going to help you get discovered and noticed with your live streaming content. Let's go. Clickbait tip number 1 is about having an attractive profile picture or an alluring logo design. I mean, think about it. Out of the pictures that are displayed here, what do you notice first? Your eye is attracted to things that are just more alluring. That's the way that it works. So if you can have an attractive picture of yourself, or you can have an alluring logo design, it helps you get noticed as people scroll through the browsing section of a game category, because their eye's gonna be attracted to what they like. And sorry, people love seeing other attractive things. And it doesn't have to be just people, it can be attractive logo designs. If you have something that looks like that was shot on a shitty camera, you need to fix that. Use your iPhone. A lot of great image quality can come out of that. If you have a logo design that was made in MS Paint, stop it, replace it. There's a lot of great free programs out there where you can make a really cool design. Heck, even check out my video on canva.com that'll make you have a better logo design. I'll put it up here in the top of the card, so go ahead and check it out. Now that you've selected your handsome or beautiful profile picture or logo design for your profile, now we're going to entice it to make sure that it stands out a little bit more. And we're going to lump clickbait tip 2 and 3 into one tip here. You're going to separate yourself from the pack by adding a border around it. By adding these borders that have maybe a little bit of higher saturation or brighter colors that go in line with your gaming content or your personal branding, when people click in on a game category and they scroll through and browse, guess what? They're going to be attracted, or their eye is going to be attracted to these bright colors and borders that are around your video player and profile picture. And for that microsecond, they're going to take a look and see what that is. And this gives you an opportunity for them to click in on your content. And this is a great way to divide you from the people that are on the same concurrent level as you. Heck, it can even separate you out and get you noticed from all the big boys and girls that are streaming on Twitch. This is a pretty cool tip. It's no secret that people like to play a lot of the same games. I mean, heck, look at the top 10 on Twitch's list anytime you browse. It's always the same number of games that are in there. You got things like Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, PUBG, League of Legends, the list goes on and on. So if you're going to stream some of these games, how do you get noticed in these games if there's a lot of bigger streamers ahead of you? Well, you kind of can't, but you can compete with the people that are near you on a section. So how do we divide you from that section? Well, if you're playing a game, why don't you make your game slightly a little bit better looking than the rest? And there's some easy tricks that you can do to do this. If you're playing a game like Dead by Daylight, which looks the same through pretty much everybody's channel, you got a lot of desaturated colors, everything is monotone, or everything is muted in the way that it is, you know what you can do to separate yourself out as people are scrolling through? You can increase the saturation, the contrast, and the brilliance within your gameplay, so that way it stands out as people browse through. And you can do this with any game. It is a super dope tip that'll get you noticed. The eye is attracted to brilliance, it's attracted to contrast, and it's attracted to higher saturation levels. Basically, the eye looks for awareness because of the brightness and tones, and hence the eye is attracted to that and will look really quick at that video player quickly. So why not bump up those things on your channel? Our next clickbait tip is all about titles, and let's be honest, coming up with a nice, enticing title that people are gonna click on is really, really hard. And if you suck at titles like I do normally because you're running late and you just wanna stream, you know what you can do to stand out? You can add emojis or graphics within the title that makes it separate from everybody else. You can put a graphic in the front and at the end of the characters that are allowed within the main title. And guess what? The eye is gonna notice that really quickly and people will stop and check that out. So there's a really cool tip for people to stop and look at your title and hopefully click in on it. Now, if you're not sure how to add emojis or graphics to your title, I'll do you a favor. Leave a comment below and perhaps I'll make a video on that to help you out in one of my upcoming videos. Our next tip is something that solely has to do with you. Yeah, you out there. You should show your face more on your Twitch stream. I can't tell you how many times I go into somebody's channel and their video player is super small. I can barely see him or her. And I know this is a tough one because a lot of people don't feel comfortable on camera or they don't feel like they're attractive. And I understand that. I don't feel comfortable on camera, and hell, I'm not attractive. But you gotta get over your fears. If you can put yourself in a bigger and better position within your video player there and show a lot more of you, you're enticing people to come in and get to notice you. People love looking at faces. Scientifically, that's been proven. People love looking at your reactions. They love seeing how you play the game. And for an extra burnout for all you people out there, what you should really consider doing is having a bigger cam for when you have things like intermissions or be right back screens, so that way people can kind of get like a personal one-on-one connection for you. You'll be surprised at how much this pays off. And if you like seeing my mug, you can always check me out on twitch.tv/wildforgames. Normally streaming there Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Check out the links below, and if you like what you see, you can even hit that almighty sub button. Our next tip has to do with angles. That's right, I'm going geometry on all of you out there. But I'm talking about angles with your camera. I mean, if you go to Twitch, or you go to Mix, or you go to Facebook, you go to YouTube, you go to any platform out there, the general angle that most of you see is this right here, straight on. But even more, you probably see a lot more of this. You probably see nothing but forehead and hunched shoulders as people are going down onto keyboards. This isn't really an attractive look for me. I mean, well, then again, I'm never attractive. But what you can do is play around with angles of your camera. Don't be afraid to do a 1/4, 3/4, a 1/8 turn, do a side profile, put your camera up, put your camera down. Look at angles that are gonna entice your viewers that make you stand out from the rest of the people. And there's a lot of cool accessories out there where you can hang your web camera differently or your SLR differently. There's posts, there's goosenest, there's extenders. There's a lot of different mounts out there. If you're curious on a video like that, I'll be more than happy to do one. Just leave me a comment below. And I've already done a video on how to hang your web camera easily, which I'll put up here if you guys like to check that out. Now, we already went over titles, but there's something on there that I didn't go in depth about that's really gonna help you out. And to be honest, I kind of struggle with this myself, and you know, a lot of people do, which is why I gotta bring it up. We all have to start making enticing and engaging titles that are gonna make people click into our stream. Too many times, way too many times, I see people just put random things in there. And to be honest, I understand why. Thinking of an enticing or an alluring or engaging title, it's really tough. I mean, we mostly just want to start streaming so we can gain viewers or gain traction or gain and put out content. But nobody's gonna come into our channel if we don't make something that's gonna be a nice title to be like, oh, what is this channel about? Or what's the content it's providing? So start thinking about your titles. There's a lot of things out there that are clickbait that'll help out a lot with this. And I mean healthy clickbait. You know, if you're gonna be playing with viewers, you need to start putting that in your channel and start putting that in the first part so it doesn't get cut off on the browser page. Hey, are you streaming on a particular platform like PC, PS4, Xbox? Hey, put that in parentheses at the beginning. So that way you attract the right kind of crowd that comes in there right away. These are some things that will help you stand out right off the bat and get you the right type of viewership. I need you all to stop thinking as clickbait as a negative thing. I want you to start thinking of it as a positive thing on how you can be strategic with your impact on live streaming. Think of it as a content trap, so that way when an audience member comes across your channel, they'll click on it, and that is your opportunity to make them a viewer, a regular, a follower, and hopefully a subscriber. And if you guys like this type of content and you start getting a lot of subscribers, please let me know, because I love hearing all the success stories. So leave me a comment below if you'd like me to do more videos on how to get you more people to come into your channel. And if you guys did like this video and you want to see more of my content, you can keep up with me on my Twitter and my Instagram. And if you liked what you see here and you want to see more, don't be afraid to mosey on over to twitch.tv/wildforgames. And if you like what you see there, you can even hit that almighty subscribe button. Thank you to those that already have. I will see you all in my next stream support video coming up real soon. Take care, all. Peace.